Hello everyone, Silently here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 1. Hopefully you're all doing very fine today. Today we have many different projects and things to work on. Seriously, we got a whole massive list of things to do. It's going to be a pretty fun episode. Hopefully you are looking forward to it. Definitely going to be more of a variety episode. Why is this item frame wrong? I cannot have wrong item frames. It really bothers me. Anyway, if you've seen the last episode, you know that me and Zloy got up to some more shenanigans on the server. We may or may not have broken Tom's scam machine, which honestly, I can't feel too bad. He's literally scamming members of the Truly Bedrock server. It's in the name. He's done it twice now. There's 2 scam machines. Anyway, we put like 40 diamond pickaxes into his scam machine, and apparently he didn't like that. Oi, you broke my scam. I don't know if this was you or Zloyface, but here's what I owe ya. Was that a good European accent? I don't know, probably not. Anyway, we have many dozens of pickaxes. How many is this? 9, 18, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, 40 pickaxes. It's a few. These are actually the exact pickaxes that we gave him. He just unenchanted them. So, what even was the point? I don't know. But I need to package all these up and I need to send them over to Zloy because they are actually his pickaxes. And none of these are mine. He bought them from villagers. I don't think he actually wants them. In fact, I know that he did not want them, which is why we gave Tom 40 pickaxes. But at the same time, I don't want them either. So we're just gonna go drop these off at his base. I really like Zloy's base simply because it really represents mine as well, and it's very similar in the fact that both of them are completely covered in pranks, like toe to toe. It's just beautiful. Look at this. All of that is pranks over there, and we didn't really help with that cause, so we just added a little bit of a thing down here in the middle of his base, in his little town square. Just a tiny, slightly wonky looking pickaxe pixel art, and every single one of the edges is covered in an item frame with a pickaxe on it. 40 of them in total. The item frames are honestly more valuable than the pickaxes, which is really strange to say. Like, that's weird, okay? But yeah, we don't want those. Zloy, take them off my hands, please. I never wanted them. Tom gave them to me. We gave them to Tom last episode. It's just a vicious cycle of getting rid of pickaxes that nobody wants, but nobody can really throw away. So besides that little bit of shenanigans with the diamond pickaxes and all of that craziness, we actually have a little bit of a new focus here on the Truly Bedrock server. All of the members, or at least most of us, have come together and agreed and decided that it is time to work on the village city, which you can kind of see the beginnings of behind us here. The village city has been sitting mostly not worked on for the vast majority of the season, and we decided that, hey, you know, it's about time that we come together and finally work on this thing, put some builds in it, finish it up, and, you know, just get it good and ready to go, have a nice proper big community build area on the server. So I'll talk more about that in a minute, but this area right here, right behind this lighthouse, is actually a pretty cool area. There's no way out of here, is there? Is that a floating button? Strange. Okay, we're just gonna leave that there as well. Not gonna question it. This area right here is kind of a center point in between the village city, my base right there, BJW's base over there. You can see part of his iron farm, and then we also have Prowl's base right off in the render distance over here. So as you can see, there's quite a few bases, all very close to each other, and all of them are very easy to link up to the village city. And something that we've been really trying to focus on over the last couple of weeks in streams and in various episodes is connecting up the entire server to one another. You might remember, if you're a long-term viewer of this series, that, you know, we have all of the bases on the server mapped out in a giant circle around the center of the map. Now, we already have about 5 or 6 of these bases completely linked together. So we have Zloy's base right here, of course, which we just dropped the pickaxe at. And if we can fly over in this direction, you'll see that we have Foxy No-Tail's base. And honestly, this is a pretty cool thing. We're going to try and link up the entire server so that you can just walk from one point of the server to anywhere else on the server, and it should look pretty amazing. So here is Foxy's base, of course. It's really nice that we have the higher render distance now. Over here is Slack Lizard's base, and then if we fly a little bit further in this direction, I think this is like the biggest gap that we have in this chain of bases. There is Tom's base, and it's a couple hundred blocks over in this direction. I do want to fly over there on camera with you guys, since this is something that we never do, because the render distance kind of sucks. But yeah, as you can see, here is Tom's base. If you haven't seen this, it's massive and beautiful in every way, and really, really cool. And he was just online a moment ago. So this is kind of where the current chain ends. We're supposed to have Daphne Elaine's and my actual proper base over in this direction, along with Liara and Jessie B. However, the chain is kind of broken at this point. So over the next few weeks and months, we're going to be working on connecting the entire server up. So hopefully all of that made sense. We're really trying to put in the effort and, connect up the entire server. For instance, me and Zloy just went ahead and connected up our 2 bases using this massive footpath and bridge. We did this on the Truly Bedrock stream day that we just had on the Leap Day a few days ago. And I've also connected up my base to other parts of the server and to the village city a little bit better. And overall, it's just kind of cool stuff. After seeing like the full Hermitcraft Season 6 world on like 80 chunk render distance, and just seeing how much insane things there were and how interconnected everything was, it's kind of hard to not get inspiration from that and want to do the same. And honestly, it's something that we planned from the very beginning anyway. We just hadn't really started on it too much. So now we're really putting in the effort to connect up the entire server to one another, and it should be really, really awesome. Hopefully, whenever we finish the season and the world download becomes available, you guys will have fun exploring it as well, because that's always a cool thing to do. But yeah, as you can see, we can easily go from Zloy's base all the way over to the village city, and then we just need to install some paths from the village city to get to Prowls, to get to BJWs, to get to the Inn Portal, to get to the village of Revive, all of that stuff. So it's going to be pretty awesome once we have everything connected together. So you might notice that we have a whole bunch of markers going throughout the village city area, and a lot of stuff has actually been built over here already. And how did we get to this point? Basically, Zloy just kind of got everyone together because there was like 4 of us online, got us all into a voice call and was like, hey, we need to work on this. We've been talking about working on it. Let's just do it already. And that's more or less what happened. So all of these markers that you see around here was thrown together in a very short amount of time, and everything that is marked out is going to get built on eventually.
Welcome one and all to the tavern once again. I gathered you today because the community area is a little bit of a crapshoot.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it has a bit of a wall, it has a bit of a build, but I was hoping that today, the 4 of us, since we just happened to be online and for no reason whatsoever, could maybe put together a comprehensive plan for the area, just to kind of have it at least some approximation of finished by the time the season ends.
That would be lovely.
Seems like a good idea.
Alright, do all of you have your shovels on?
I do indeed.
Yes.
Okay, I have a number of wood, and I'm gonna put together a number of signs. So we're getting 1, 2, 3 to you, 1, 2, 3 to you, and 1, 2, 3 to you. I don't know why I gave all of us 3. I was planning on only giving 2. So each of us gets to put down 2 signs that say something on it in this area. But once we're all done, we'll Silent, you are already ruining it. I'm counting this, okay?
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Use your shovels to mark out plots, particular buildings or districts that you would like around here. After we're all done, we get together, go all over the thing we've just finished, and discuss how it's really stupid and we shouldn't have done it. Deal?
Okay.
Sounds
That's a
great.
great idea.
Yeah, cool. Let's.
Yeah, that works.
So that's one.
What do you do?
Blue Jay, what do you do? Silent, what are you
hi.
doing?
What?
there?
Oh gosh.
Oh, hi.
What
you,
are
you,
you-
inter- you interrupted my typing. What is this? Input over
Okay, enough
maybe?
goofing off, you three. What are we all doing down here?
Oh hi.
Oh, hi.
Apparently, just the three of us instantly had the thought that the end portal room is the one that like needs a lot of work on it because it's been just a stronghold for all of the seasons. We literally found this the day one when you think about it.
Yeah, it is still pretty ugly, but and we still do have everything here from the chair. Hey, you know what we didn't do from the charity day? Other than clean up all the poop,
What?
we still have a beds only dragon fight that we owe people for.
Oh, we should do that.
Wait, that was one of the punishments?
Yeah.
That was one of the things for somebody donated a certain amount, and yeah, we never did it.
You know, that sounds
That'd be
way
good.
funner than whatever Zoe was going on about.
How dare you?
How dare I speak the truth? I know.
Yes,
I'm a
but
trendsetter
also-
over here.
We got end crystals. I've got wool.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Ah.
Let's go.
We'll do your
The
decorating later.
community town is never gonna get finished. What the? Let's
It'll
do,
get
let's
done
do-
someday. It's fine.
We'll finish that in season 4. Don't worry.
The subscribers will download the world when the season ends and do it for us. Don't worry. Whatever. Let's go to the end.
Did you honestly think we weren't going to get distracted? Also, why die? Why? I quit. Yoink. I'm just gonna take that. Thanks. But yeah, of course, this is truly Bedrock. Of course we got distracted. So next up, Liar suggested that we go kill a dragon for the Truly Bedrock charity stream day that we did for the Australia wildfires. And of course, we thought that was way more fun than whatever Zoe was on about. So we went ahead and killed a dragon with beds. Okay, so are we ready for this?
You two look
I
like you
think
have
so.
the nicest hug over here.
Yeah.
Best friends.
I'm just gonna get in on that too.
Oh, they're just cuddling tis Tom for warmth.
It's cold in the end. We need him. He's soft and furry and fuzzy.
Anyway,
But you're talking cold. I thought this was a hot tub.
It
The
is a hot
hottest
tub.
tub available.
Now,
Yeah.
no, don't panic, but it's about to get a little bit warmer.
Oh nope, 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 nope. That will destroy everyone. Not the terrain, mind you, because in the water, but you know.
so if anybody doesn't know what's going on, this is because we reached our goal in the charity live stream for the fires in Australia. In retrospect, this is slightly ironic since we're just causing a bunch of fire here. But hey, you know,
We're terrible
I
people.
don't question my own choices.
We are terrible people.
We are.
No,
So
this
we are-
was a
best
great
kind of work
idea
people.
for a stretch goal.
Yeah. So we are allowed to like fly up to hit the things and everything, but all damage must be dealt with beds or with your own fist.
Turn down your game audio.
Turn down for what? Oh,
Exactly.
that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
the lizard is not having a day.
Lizard is a little bit slow today.
The lizard is having a normal one.
oh boy, yeah, I mean there is a lot of us on.
Ouch.
Dude,
I'm
like
sure-
the way this plays on my screen, it's like he's desperately flapping his wings.
Same here, dude.
While like it's like I look at him and he's like through
Rocket's
his
last
face.
It's swimming through honey, basically. Not
Yeah,
air.
10 centimeters at a time. This stupid thing will never make it to the actual end portal.
No,
This is the most anticlimactic slow-mo shot ever.
Uh,
This is really bad. Oh boy.
So we're not allowed to punch the crystals, are we? So we got to use a bed to blow up
We
the
can
end
punch
crystals?
the crystals. Like that's. I mean, personally, that's still an explosion, so I view that as still.
I love the jump boost. It really helps get up here.
Yeah, you look so ridiculous up there.
What? It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is
Well, no,
fine.
just you're a stop motion animation getting up there to begin with, though.
Yes.
Everything's good.
Why did we choose to do this during a stream?
Because we can.
Because we're all here.
Yeah, because how often do we have this many of us online and not preoccupied?
It's true.
How many cakes did you put around the area?
Half a
Enough.
stack?
Enough.
I carry a full stack of cakes in my under chest at all times, okay?
Why?
And, because I still love that you can actually stack cakes on here.
Sorry, I forgot that other people are a thing.
Oh yeah, we should be trying to put out some of this fire so that
Yes, when she comes in again.
so that our stuff doesn't just get nuked.
Ow, ow.
Oh, that too. I mean,
Dragon.
If we do die.
She's here.
Blow it up.
She's nearly dead. I'm out of beds. Hey!
Yes!
Got her.
Yeah!
Nice.
woo!
Woo! GG!
Zoe, are you holding a totem? Yes, you are.
Yes.
Lee, you holding a totem?
Yes. Ow.
Thank you for that. I was typing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Screenshot away.
I love dumb screenshots like this.
I like that we need to account for short people to be in front now. I say as the short people.
So while you guys were watching that, I was just doing a little bit of caving in this area because there is an old gold farm down here in this ravine. This is actually right underneath the village city. It was completely covered over because, you know, it's kind of like a death hazard. We do not want to be liable for everyone and their dog falling into these lava lakes. And there's actually like a haste 2 beacon somewhere in this area. I have no idea where it's at. I haven't seen it on the surface, but it's very convenient for getting all kinds of ores and things. And honestly, just preventing mob spawns in this area is pretty good. Anyway, none of that is actually important. However, I did find something pretty interesting off in this direction. I think it is, yeah, it's right up here. Now, this, I'm pretty sure, is Foxy's, and it's it's really just quite funny, if we're being honest. So, as you guys might know, Foxy and No-Tail is trying to steal our moon rock from our laboratory, and he had a little bit of an idea for a tunnel bore to dig to our base. And I think this is the tunnel bore, and he actually broke into the community hall. If you guys remember this from the Halloween event where we had a Foxy or zombie No-Tails all over the server. It's honestly ridiculous. He's so far off course. We're hundreds of blocks away from my base. So, yeah, he's clearly not very good at mining to my base. I don't think we need to worry about him using a tunnel bore. And I don't think he actually picked up the ores from the path of this thing. This is the path going down from where it drilled up. And yeah, look at this. There's iron and redstone. I'm taking all of this stuff because clearly he doesn't want it. I have no idea how long that tunnel bore's been there. But yeah, I just kind of found that while I was doing some caving in the area. Ah! No, 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 no. Definitely not falling into the lava today. Thank you very much, zombies. Oh, jeez. That was so close. I have a totem, but like, no, falling into lava. Bad memories on the Truly Bedrock server of falling into lava. Jeez. Not a good day. Oh, God, I hate these zombies. I was just trying to get out of this ravine. And these guys, you know, just knocked me down there. Get out of here, zombies. I think there's a second one, even. Unless he died. Okay, come on, let's get up there. Zombies! Any zombies? No, okay, great. Jeez, that was actually frightening. So just to give you an idea of how far away that tunnel bore is, we're gonna... Why are we darker all of a sudden? Bright, dark. Bright, dark. That's strange. Anyway, so his tunnel bore is like right underneath this spot, down underneath the community hall, and our base is all the way over here. I don't know where he started the tunnel bore from, probably from his base. I didn't follow the tunnel for that long, but yeah, our laboratory is down underneath like this general area, so he is so far away. That is like ridiculous. How is he that off course? Also, what is this thing? I don't know what this is. Hi, I'm Tiz Crow. Ring the bell. Oh, come on. Of course it has poop in it. Oh, man. How long has this been here? Does anyone know? Does anyone have any idea when this got put here? Because I just now noticed it. There's a whole stack of poop in it. Jeez. Ding, ding, ding. So to be honest, I didn't do all that much mining since I don't really have that much time to record. As you guys know, that's why we're still doing 3 videos a week instead of 5 and doing barely any live streams. Real life is still being a pain, but that's not a discussion for this episode. Anyway, I did go ahead and do a little bit of mining around the village and also lit up the area, and we got all these resources from it. Not too bad. 52 iron. That is actually pretty decent. Caving is a great source of iron, not so much strip mining, and we also got a fair amount of coal as well. Luckily, the block lag isn't too bad, which is kind of surprising because Prowl's online, and that's always the running joke. He's the one that makes the server lag. But probably not really. Bedrock Edition is just laggy in general. So along with building up a ton of stuff in the community village city area, I would also like to actually make it a little bit of a community farming area because we don't really have that many public farms on the server. So ideally, I would like to go ahead and build a whole bunch of different crop farms and just all kinds of different useful farms in the village city. Perhaps letting the other members like decorate the outside of them and make them look proper and fit into the village, because as we know, I'm not really the most buildery person on the server. So ideally, that'll be something that we can accomplish in the future episodes. Again, real life is kind of a painful process at times, so that kind of limits the amount of playtime that I get, which is the reason why these episodes have been in general shorter and a little bit simpler over the last few weeks. Anyway, hopefully, well, it's gonna be like this for a while. Unfortunately, that's just how things go. But with that kind of note, I don't actually have any more time to do stuff in today's episode. I had a lot of plans for building stuff, but I'll do all that stuff off camera, and then I'll catch you guys in the next episode with a whole bunch of progress done around here in the village city. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I do hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, then of course, make sure to leave a like as it helps out the video, the channel, and the series significantly. If you're new here and you want to see more stuff like this in the future, then consider subscribing. And thank you again for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. I'll see you down in the comment section and in the next one. And then there was silence.